Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Phoebe and I'm a chartered accountant. I've also worked in the finance industry for many years. People constantly ask me for advice on how to manage their money or personal finance. I thought it would be a good idea to actually make a video about it. I've seen a lot of people struggling over the years about money. Couples constantly fight about money, especially now there's a cost of living crisis. Families found it very hard to keep their heads above the water, and sometimes they can't even afford everyday essentials anymore. Even for me, we are on a medium to high income level. I would say after tax, after all expenses, that the leftover money is getting less and less. I can definitely feel it. I think the reason that a lot of people have bad money habit is that there's no education in schools about how to manage money or how to develop a good money habits. So in this video, I will list some simple money habits that you can start building from today, so you don't have to worry about money or get anxious about money anymore. Eventually, set yourself up for financial freedom down the road. Okay, here we go. Money attitude. I've noticed there are two types of extreme money attitude. One is thinking money is the source of all evil. They think all the rich people are evil and stingy. They don't want to talk about money and learn about money. And the other extreme one is purely relying on positive thinking, high vibration, pray for good luck without taking care of their money or putting in work. Don't get me wrong, I believe in manifestation, law of attraction, positive mindset, and all that. But I also believe money is very objective. In my opinion, you manage it, it will work for you. If you don't manage it, you will work for it. It will dictate your life, how you feel. So all I'm trying to say here is, firstly, you do need a good money attitude. It's in your control. You have to full control over it. Stop letting it to control you. If you have a lot of debt, student loans, credit card debts, you can set up a goal to pay it off as fast as you can. Word of advice, personally, I don't like debt consolidation loan. All they are trying to do, the big finance companies, is helping you to combine all your debt together and charge a high interest rate on it. So you ended up actually paying even more interest. Instead, you can take stock of your debt to see which one has highest interest rate and pay that one off first, then the next highest one, so on and so forth. If you're already in a pretty good position and don't have any debt, you can set up a savings goal and make it tangible. Set a deadline, like I want to save $10,000 by the end of this year. Currently, we are aiming to save a deposit to buy a house. The good thing about having goals is that it will stop you from mindless spending and motivate you to save. In my case, I want to buy, for example, let's say a nice purse. I would ask myself this question: is this purse more important than buying a house in the next few years? Probably not. So this way, it will help you to think twice before making any purchase and keep you on track towards your money goals. When I was studying at a university, I get a monthly allowance to cover living costs for my parents. I had no idea how I spent my money or where I spent my money. Then every month, my monthly allowance would be gone only halfway through the month. Luckily, when I started working and earning my own money, I learned from my lessons that I need to track where I spent my money so I don't go broke before the next pay. People say what gets measured gets managed, and that's absolutely true. Now, I'm using this Excel spreadsheet to track all our monthly income and expenses so we don't overspend and make sure we are meeting our money goal. Figure out what categories are the essential everyday spendings like rent, mortgage, groceries, school fees for your children, and transportation costs. Cut out any vanity expenses like buying stuff that you think that will make you look good in front of people. The best advice I've heard is, I know many people, when it comes to spending, lack of self-control. So when you get paid from your employer, you can tell your payroll officer to split your net pay into two lots. One goes into your main check accounts to cover everyday essentials. The other lot goes to straight into your savings account. If it's too much trouble for them, worry not. You can set up automatic payment that goes out as soon as you get paid, and it goes straight into your savings account. Your savings account will be used for emergency fund or paying off your debt, or for future investments. Like anything good in life, it takes time to grow, to develop. Good money habits are like any other habits in life. The initial period of forming a habit is between about a month to 3 months. If you haven't done anything like this before, you will need a considerable amount of effort to stick to your plan. There will be moments when you think you want to give up. You just want to get that new gadget because it's cool. Give yourself a mental checklist and ask yourself, is this really aligned with my money goal, life goal? Does this expense going to help me to achieve financial freedom down the road? Once you get over that habit forming period, then you will find it much easier to stick to your plan, like brushing your teeth, putting a seatbelt on before you drive. And yeah, congratulations, you definitely set yourself up for more success in life. This one is my favorite point to talk about. When it comes to achieving your ultimate money goal, financial freedom, by only cutting back on your expenses will not get you there. The other important part of the equation, actually, even more important part, is your income, your earning potential. There's only so much expenses you can cut back on without sacrificing any comfort in life. But your earning potential can be unlimited. It's only limited by your imagination. If you are on a low-paying salary, what you can consider is to invest some time and money into upgrading your skills and learning the trade. You don't necessarily need to get a degree these days. With the amount of information out there online, you totally can self-educate. Even Elon Musk said so. And the other brilliant thing that can help you to achieve financial freedom is to build passive income streams. And that is what I found very, very fascinating. 10-20 years ago, when people are talking about passive income, it usually refers to investing shares, stock, investment properties that can generate recurring income without you have to do a damn thing. And that was basically using money to earn money. But nowadays, thanks to the internet and the social media platform, you don't even need to have money to earn money in order to create passive income. All you have to do is invest some time, energy into creating digital products or creating content on YouTube, like what I'm doing now, getting paid from YouTube, brand deals, affiliate marketing, and so on. This is probably worth another video. I'm currently working on this. If you are interested in my journey, and you can subscribe to my channel, I will update you on my progress along the way until I achieve the goal of being financially free. Don't have to work for money anymore. Here goes the bonus tip. If you are someone like me, love traveling, as long as you spend within your means or you're good with money. Using reward program credit cards is a very good way to earn air points or get free stuff. I personally use American Express air points card. I would usually chuck on grocery shopping, petrol subscriptions on that card. The air points accumulate on that card, stack up quite quickly. Then I use it to get free plane tickets or upgrade seats. But remember, you have to be good with money and pay the entire balance on or before the due date, rather than let the credit card companies charge you a high interest. Here goes another one. If you are a busy professional who has a lot on your plate, you just want to concentrate on upskilling yourself or build an entrepreneurial type of business, outsource your domestic chores because your time is more precious than your money. The time you spend on maximize your earning potential and passive income will bring more financial abundance in the future, rather than you spending your precious time on domestic chores, which you can hire people or services to do. So there you go, like good habits in life will propel you towards success. Good money habits will help you to build a path to achieve financial freedom. You can think of money like a little seed which needs your constant attention and nurturing, or a relationship that needs more understanding, or a scary monster that needs to be tamed. However you feel about money, let's start building some good money habits and be on our way to build financial freedom. Oh, before you close off this video, please listen to this.
Don't forget to subscribe.
That's my little boy. Also, please click like if you find value in this video. I'm interested to know what is your worry, lessons, or nightmare about money. Please put that in the comment section. I will see you in my next video. See you later. Hasta luego. Bye.